Good morning, everyone. I am Ashish Chaure, Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Sagar Institute of Research and Technology. Our today's topic is array, that is under the data structure. In that, we cover overview on array, representation of array programs, basics, property of the array, application on array, and basic operations of array. So let's start. What is array? An array is a linear data structure which is collection of data items having similar data types stored in contiguous memory locations. By knowing the address of the first item, we can easily access all items or elements of an array. For example, here 1, 2, 3, 4, that all are the integers. That means it is a group of similar type of data. Yeah, so we called it's a integer type of array. And another one is C, F, H, I. It's a group of character type of elements. That is also a type of characters array. But there is also one example in that D and 3, F 4.3, there is a means there is a group of different type of data, that is integer, character, float. So we can't say this is a array because it's a different type of collection of data. Okay, now representation of array. How we represent an array or declare a array in a program? So there is a method. Firstly, we define the data type. After that, we assign the name of array and then the size of array in the bracket. For example, here we take an example int array 4. There is data type is integer, array name is array, and the size of array is 4. This is the declaration of array. Similarly, in the same time, we want to initialize the array. So if we take a size 4, then here we assign 4 elements for that. That is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. It is fixed by the programmer. Now it is the program for the same example. In this, we take integer type of array and the name of array is array and size is 4 and the same elements, and we want output as array 3. It means we want element third number is in output. But in the C program, arrays start from 0. So counting is 0, 1, 2, 3. If we take here 3, means it's print the fourth one element, that is 40. So output is 40. Okay. Now in this is also a same program, but in this program we take size of array by the user. In this we take n size of integer and n size of array, int array n we just declare here, and we use for loop. In this we use variable I for data input and C in array I as input array I. In case of array for data input, we use for loop. For data output print, we use loops. That's why we use two loop in this program. First one for the input and second one for the output of array. So what is the output of that program? Now in the output screen, firstly ask size of the array, then we enter suppose that 4, and after that we give the 4 elements like 5, 6, 7, 7. Then output is 5, 6, 7, 7. In the program we assign or declare n number of size. So n number of size means there is no fixed size. If we want to take 10 size or 20 size or 30, 40, 100 to 1000 or 2000, anything else. Okay. Now property of the array. Each element is of same data type and carry a same size. That is, for example, integer is like a 4 byte, and second property is element of the array are stored at contiguous memory location. It is a main property that we can follow. Now it's remember in the at the time of we perform the operations. Okay. Now third one is element of the array can be randomly accessed, since we can calculate the address of each element of the array with the given base address and the size of data element. Applications on array. Array store data elements of the same data type. We also discussed this thing previously in the slide number 1. Array can be used for CPU scheduling. It is a utilization of array in the operating system, used to implement other data structures like stack, queue, heap, etc. We will see this in the upcoming videos. Now we talk about the basic operations of the array. Here the first operation is traversing of array. In that, what is the meaning of traversing? If print all the array elements by one, this is the traversing. Okay. Now second one is insertion. Add an element at the given index. There is 3 method for the insertion. First is in first position we want to insert the element. Second one is we want to insert element in the last position, and we want to insert an element in between the already exist elements. Okay, and next operation is deletion. Deletion from array means removing an element and replacing it with next element. There is also a three case: from beginning of array, from end of array, and from given location. And the next one is search operation. Search an element using given index or by the value. Okay, and last one is update. Update an element at the given index. So this is the basic operations of array. In the upcoming videos we will see these operations in detail. For today's, it's just basic, we cover just basic things about array. So thank you guys.